So, one thing I realized is why do you weird motherfuckers watch my videos and you don't give a fucking like? But bitch, you interested in what the fuck I have to say. You a clown ass bitch too. And yeah, if I triggered you, I triggered you. Fuck you too. You don't deserve healing. You don't deserve to learn from someone as high ranking as me. Get the fuck off of my channel, unsubscribe. How about that? Not for real. Because unless you really rock with me, I don't need you on my fucking page. All right. That's all I had to say. I hate it when YouTubers put very, very long intros, but this needed to be said because fuck you guys. Okay. So, I'm going to keep channeling for myself. Okay? So, yesterday I wanted to channel. I don't have a good living environment at home. Never mind. Okay, so I wanted to start channeling, okay? So, why does everyone hate me? Ancestors. Let's channel. Show me something. Why does everyone hate me? I don't know why I'm seeing myself like picking a whole bunch of bricks on my back. Like the Ten of Wands card in Tarot. Like carrying everything. Like actually what I'm seeing is myself getting smaller and smaller and the bricks getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and I'm getting smaller and smaller. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. Generational curse breaker. Yes, you are. That's what I heard. 100% you are. Yes, you are. Okay, why? Why? What's wrong with my dad's bloodline? Fish nets. I'm seeing my past life. He was fishing and he was rolling the rods and he was grabbing the fish. And then people would come up to him and ask him, "Hey, what are you doing? How you doing?" He, you know. Amelia's husband would be asking. That's what I'm seeing. And he's just doing the fishes and stuff. And it's kind of like they would like put their hand on his back, like, have a good day, champ, you know, type of situation. But he's like 25 years old, you know what I mean? And he's like a grown man. Why did they hate him? Why did they hate my past life? Why did they do this? Why did they do this in any lifetime? Why? Tell me. Spectators? Spectrum? 75% spectrum? Autism? Why am I getting Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob? Sandy Cheeks used to live in, she had an outfit, right? Because, like, everyone else would live inside the water. And she was the only one who had, like, a helmet? What does this mean? I just heard them scream at me. I heard my guide scream at me, "Sacred knowledge!" You already know, because Sandy Cheeks is really smart. What's the number one reason they hate me? Tell me in a word or words. Why did I hear fascist dictatorship? Explain that. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't even know what that means. Sorry, I'm not that smart. let me find out what that means. Okay, now I'm seeing Marilyn Monroe, and she's smiling, and she has a mole on the side, and I'm seeing when her dress was like flying because of the air, and she was doing the pose in the photos, and then like once the camera's off, she takes her blonde wig off, and she has brown hair. Why am I seeing that? Costume. I'm hearing costume. The other people wear costumes and you don't. But how is that a reason to hate me? Like, I don't understand how this many enemies come after me. Tell me, like, what the fuck? Like, Chainsaw Massacre movie? I don't know what the Chainsaw Massacre movie is about. Was the I've never seen it. Was the main character, did he used to go after everyone, or everyone came after him? It's something about like a power play, like one was more powerful than the other. Something about the Chainsaw Massacre release date, and I don't know why I'm channeling August 10th, 2019. August 10th is my birthday. I don't know why I'm channeling 2019. I don't know if the movie came out August 10th. I have no clue. Um, or if there was some horror movie that came out August 10th that I should go watch or something. Um, Jigsaw. I don't know why I'm getting Jigsaw. I've never even watched that. And I'm seeing like the movie. What's that character? It has like a white mask and black clothes, and he's like putting his hand to his neck, and he's like doing that like he's gonna slice someone's neck, like he's pointing it with his hand. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like Michael Myers movie or something. So why do they all hate me? I don't know why I'm kind of seeing like a gummy baby dinosaur. I don't know why I'm seeing that, like a T-Rex shape. Oh, okay. So like what I'm getting out of the T-Rex shape, I'm getting like a cookie cutter um for a dinosaur, and it's like you cut the cookie, the sugar cookie like back in the day, and it's like I think different from other people. Like other people will have like a shape of a star or a circle or a square when they're like, like in second grade, right? And I would have like a T-Rex or something. So I don't know why but I don't understand. That's not like a reason to hate someone. Why do they hate me? Tell me. Explain it. If you're fucking forcing me to live and I'm getting fucking tired, explain it at least. Damn, really? Okay. So my past life, he would like sit in darkness for 4 to 6 hours every night, all alone by the lake. And I've always sensed this lake all my life, but I didn't know my past life was actually going there. And it was like hella dark. That's how he spent his nights, with nobody. The stars were really bright though, I sense it. But how did he feel? What did he think? Like when he would lay down in that outside by the lake. and the stars really shining, right? In his mind, he was seeing like him and his sisters like all holding hands going in a circle, and like they used to do that when they were little. And like him and the sister that was 1 year apart, um, they were around the same height. Last time I sensed this, in my other video, I sensed my sister was about my height. She was tall, and the little sister was little, but the little sister had like two braids and light brown hair, and she's like brown, but she's olive complexion. She's like a light skin brown, and then the older sister is a little bit more brown, and then I was like the most tan out of all of us. I wasn't super tan, but I was kind of tan. Like I was handsome, had a great color in my past life, and my sisters were lighter than me. It was like I was darker, then the middle one was a little bit lighter than me, and then the one that was 3 years younger than me, the third sibling, which was the last, because it was me and the two sisters, right? So the last one, she was like light, and she was a little bit shorter. She had two braids, and the older one would keep her hair out usually and straight, and it was just me and Raffaello. I don't know, I just channeled Raffaello was our friend, or Rafi. Antigua? Where's Antigua? We used to go to Antigua. And Raffaelli or whatever, he used to wear a small black cap, and he would wear white tank tops. And I would wear like these basic plain t-shirts when I was like 8 or 9, like it's like blue, dark blue sleeves, and then like a gray middle plate t-shirt, like just a t-shirt for an 8, 9 year old. And yeah, we used to wear stuff like that in the 1800s. And it was like 1856 or something like that. And why was I alone? Why am I always alone every lifetime? Like, why the fuck does everyone hate me? Like, I mean, they don't hate me, but it's like, why did they hate me? I'm trying to ask that. Desensitized? These people don't have emotions. They don't care. Cross-dressing, like they think I'm not following the styles that they are. What's the reason they hate me though? There has to be a reason behind it. I don't know why I heard stationary. Like, I'm seeing like a subway area. I'm seeing a subway going really fast in Japan, because I'm seeing Japanese. And what does that have to do with anything? It's going above the... Now I'm seeing the ones in India, like the black trains going above all the forests and the trees and stuff. And I don't know why I'm seeing... well, I heard like Togo. I don't know if I had went to Togo while I was a merchant. I heard Ramsay. Like Gordon Ramsay's last name, Ramsay. I'm just saying the word Ramsay Cafe. That's Italiana. I'm seeing Italian restaurant with like the white tablecloths and the wine glasses outside and everything. The typical setup. I don't know why I'm seeing this. I'm seeing like bricks on the ground. I'm seeing like the flower vineyard around the restaurant. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I used to work there, because I'm seeing like an apron around me, and I was serving in Italian. I used to work there part-time when they first shifted me to Italy. Um, some people didn't tip me when I was a server, and what? Did they put me in a box over the rivers? And then I heard, yes, it's true. Did they used to do this to like people, like workers? Would they ship them in the boxes? I'm not sure if that's true. Did they ship me through a brown box? And there was like several other people getting shipped off? 1867. I was living alone in Italy and I didn't have anything. I just had a single mattress on the floor with a pillow. That's what I'm seeing. Like a tiny mattress on the floor with a pillow. And I was living with some lady with like Italian old lady. She had like curls and she had like round glasses and she was older. She was like maybe like 67 or 69 or something. She was an old lady and she would like cook some food and stuff and I would like be nice to her and be like, "Oh, what are you cooking?" and stuff. And her son died. That's what I'm channeling. Her son died and she let me stay with her um because she was lonely. And it kind of like she didn't really like care for my presence, but like just having me there just kind of like made her nights a little bit easier. And like I would give her a little bit money so it helped with her rent. That's what I'm seeing. And I would sleep with white tank tops when I went to sleep and like some dark shorts, like brown or something. Like I don't know, they were not brown, sorry, it was like a dark brown shorts or something. And brush my teeth when I wake up and look in the mirror, check myself, spritz water out of my nose, kind of throw some water on me, use my towel after I wash up with water properly, use a tiny bit soap. I would shave every 2 to 3 days. Um, and I did have a nail cutter and I had a little tiny black comb, just a small tiny combs and just brush my hair to the side. My hair was very silky. It was very silky and thick and nice, very nice hair, very nice hair. And there was a party going on because I'm seeing like banners outside this area and yeah, I would actually wear long sleeve white shirts with dark pants. That was like the attire back then, and the light brown jeans with the black belts. I mean, like brown belts, leather belts, those type of belts, and brown leather shoes, like dark brown leather shoes. And I don't know what Oriso is, but I'm hearing Oriso cologne or something. Um, there was some like dark gold color cologne. I did used to spray it on my chest area, and I used to just walk around and stuff. Um, I heard I had 2 or 3 friends. Um, what's their names? I just heard Fernando. I don't know what's this name, Castillo, not Castillo. Castana. I don't really know. It's something with a cas. I'm saying it castendo. I don't know. Some cas. Something like that. And then who else? Who was the third friend? Aaron? I don't know. I'm hearing Aaron. I had a friend named Aaron too. I don't know if that's Aaron or Aaron. That reminds me of that one episode of Key and Peele, how like the substitute teacher was saying all the names wrong. Whatever. So yeah, I was walking around and there was like restaurants outside and stuff, and those two friends like drinking and I didn't. But they would like come up to me, "Hey buddy, how you doing?" and like put their arm around me and stuff. One of them studied to become a merchant and the other one had a rich father. That's what I'm getting. And the one who had a rich father like would take us out to eat and stuff. But I was concerned about my sisters. Like 35% of the time I would be concerned about my sisters, and 45% of the time I was thinking about my mother, like where's my mother, who's my mother, how is my mother. And then like, wow, okay, I heard 75% of the time I was depressed, but like I never showed it on my face. I was always like outside and working and stuff, and I'm trying to sense like my twin flame, like when she fell for me. She was light skinned, by the way. My twin was kind of like a real Italian color, but she had like a hint of brown in her skin. When I would look at her, I didn't allow myself to even like her because I was so lower class than her. She was upper class. She used to eat at the restaurant. That's what I'm getting. Oh, that makes sense. A friend of a friend. That's what I had channeled last time. Oh, so she would come to where I worked. Ah. And then when she would pass by my town, like I would call her name because like she was a frequent visitor, and like we would talk to each other every time like I was serving. Like I was taking the order and she'd talk to me, and like she's sitting there with a couple of friends and she was smiling, I would smile, and I just kept talking to her. And then I would say bye, bye. Like I was like all like genuine. I was a genuine masculine, but like they probably looked at me like I was a weirdo or something, right? And she always tried to act cool in front of her friends, right? So she married someone super wealthy, and we stopped talking to each other. And I'm hearing I spent 8-9 years alone, single, nobody. Even the lady had died. There was actually a cat at that house. It was like an orange small kitty cat. I'm seeing it. It had a collar. It had like big ears. I'm seeing the cat. It kind of had like light stripes in between. Light orange stripes in between. It was a very, very tiny cat. That also used to live with us in this house. I'm channeling the house too. There was like bars for the window, and there was a circular round kind of vintage looking mirror, and the sink, and the tiny kitchen with the black kitchen. It's like kind of black color, and the stove top. gasoline. Like we'd start it with fire. And there was a big window in the front. We didn't really have lights. We had lantern. But outside in the city, there was a lot of lights. And like, yeah, I would sleep in my little mattress, and she had like a nice little bed, and we weren't too far from each other. And I'd say, "Good night, miss." I don't know why I'm hearing Amos. I don't know why I'm hearing Amos. Amarosa or something. I don't know if that's a word in Italia. But I don't know why I'm hearing "Bye, my superstar." I don't know. She used to call him something. Like she had like a name for him, a cute name. Her son was 26 when he died. And I was 27 years old at the time. I'm hearing pulmonary cancer. She got pulmonary cancer and died. So I only lived in her house for like 4 or 5 years. And then after that, I had a little cottage out in the village nearby Amelia, who was my cousin and my uncle and them. They had helped me out to make it with wood. And it was a black color cottage where I lived. And there was like a wooden thing on the side, like a barrel or something with like a wooden pot or something. I don't know. I'm hearing that's where we would do our laundry and stuff. And I mainly just would go there to go to sleep when I would come back home. But most of the time, like 65% of the time, I was out doing my merchantry. And I was alone. Oh, wow. So now I'm hearing like my real person, who's like the only person in the world who loves me, who I'm gonna meet soon. I'm gonna meet this person soon, and I'm gonna have 2 sons with, right? Because I had dreams about it when I was 19, right? And I'm 32 right now, right? Anyways, so that person I met in a different country when I was doing merchantry. It was a woman. Because I was a man in my past life, right? So she would have been a woman. And my masculine was a woman in the past life. And I was a masculine in the past life, right? We're going to have 2 kids in this lifetime, right? So I met them. I'm hearing Colombia. She was Colombian. And I was Brazilian. But they had shipped me off to Italy, remember, because I was a orphan, because like my parents had died, and they had sold off my sisters because they were beautiful and they made them maids. Where did my sisters go? I'm hearing northern region, like Canada. I'm hearing Canada. I just heard, you're not gonna believe this, but nearby Ontario, Toronto area. You know why? Because I'm Canadian. I was born in Canada. I was born in Calgary, actually. But I heard my sisters were shipped off to white settlers. They were at a ranch. French Canadians. They didn't speak French, so the sisters would be staring at each other like, what the heck? And my sisters, right? And they would wear like the dresses that they used to wear in 1800s, like those fluffy sleeved, I don't know how to describe it. It's not overall. It's like different. It's like different fabric and everything. And they would wear that, and they would wear like some hats, fabric hats or something. I don't know, like fluffed up stuff. flowery, whatever. And I don't know why I'm seeing her do something with water and the wheat or the rice. I'm getting rice. Like they were separating the rice. They were cleaning the rice. There was horses there. They went to a ranch with a really big house, and I think they did have a bunk bed. That's what I'm getting. Um, but it wasn't like a mattress bunk bed. It was like woven bunk bed, if that makes any sense. And it was a black color. And they had their own room in the ranch. And they would get up every morning at around 7 a.m. and they would work till 5 p.m. And they had the rest of the night. And I'm hearing my little sister got married and had 2 kids. Um, she had, yeah, she had 2 boys. That's what I'm sensing. And she had married a French Canadian. Um, and my the second sister, who I was closer to because she was 1 year younger than me. Um, I mean, I was close to both of them, but I spent more time with this one. That one, I don't know why I'm getting like a bull with rhino. You know how like they do the bull contest, the bull riding contest? So, what? Someone tried to poison her, or I got really sick. I had to go to the doctor and they injected me in the mouth. High fever. I don't know why I'm getting 52 Fahrenheit. 109 Fahrenheit. Sorry, and 52 Celsius, some shit like that. Um, Fever, sickness. I heard Graves' disease. Um, Stress. I got it because of stress. What happened to me? I ate something and it got me severely sick. Uh, oh, okay. My sister would go to sleep and get dreams. She was psychic. My sister was a psychic too, like me. But me, I was guided by the ancestors. I always am every lifetime. My sister also had the divination in her, and the little one, she just had a strong intuition. She had a strong intuition, and she would guess things correctly. But the one who was 1 year younger than me would get dreams. Because in this lifetime, I get so many dreams, right? And that's like my real family, but they're a strange family because every lifetime I'm born into karmics. Um, what happened to her? Why was she sick? I heard she died. She died in 1908 at the age of 76. Huh? That's what I heard. And the younger one died when she was 56 years old. But she had grandkids. Like her sons had daughters. Had a daughter because I'm sensing a granddaughter. Um I'm hearing the sister who was younger than me never got married. Um this is crazy, but I heard she worked for like 104 different ranches and like different farms and like different places. She would go place to place because they loved her work. I don't think she would go like to different ones to live in different ones. Like they would send her different places, you know, um, because she had a lot of craftsmanship. And why didn't she get married? I heard she started getting sick when she was 26, and it got worse and worse and worse up until she was 35. I mean, sorry, not 35. Up until she was 37. And after 37, it became hard for her to walk. And she did light work after that. And why didn't she ever get married though? What the heck? I'm sensing she fell in love with a black man, a black French man, and she wasn't allowed to be with him. Okay, that guy used to flirt with my sister because he'd like go behind her back and like grab her dress and like the side of her stomach. Whoa. Hey sister. Don't touch my sister. What the heck? Okay. She was in love with him, but I'm hearing say it. Just say it. He was already married. That guy was already married. Um and that guy was divorced 2 times. What? He was not a good guy. And like sister didn't want it. Um I'm hearing say it. So okay, there was a Mexican guy too. Um I didn't know even Mexicans go up that north in Canada. What the heck? Um oh, he was like one of the contenders or contesters or whatever at the different bull riding competitions, whatever. He saw my sister and he would like ask her if she wants a photo. And he even took her on a horse ride one time. um I think they were together 5 or 6 years. That's what I'm getting. They were actually together 5 or 6 years, but it just didn't work out. And oh, okay. I'm hearing she did have one child. Um, she had a curly hair little boy, and he had like lighter skin than my sister. Okay. Yeah, even the black guy had curly hair. I don't know if my sister liked curly hair and stuff. Um, we did have telepathy. We used to send each other telepathy, me and my sister. Like she'd be in Canada and I'd be in Italy and we could like send each other telepathy. That's what I'm getting. Um, but I used to send more telepathy to my younger sister because my younger sister always used to get like messed up growing up. Like we used to really protect her because she was like always getting lost and she didn't know what she was doing. And like the one who was only a year younger than me always knew what she was doing. She knew more than me and would guide all three of us. But it's like the younger one, I always sent her telepathy and prayer and blessings. That's what I'm getting. Did we ever meet up? Did we ever? No. I'm hearing no. Um, no, no, because when they separated us, we weren't able to meet again. But I sensed that they were in Canada. Even in my past life, I would have telepathy. Um, Okay, so my person has like a family of five. There was like five different siblings. She's one of them, and the mom and the dad. And the mom and dad is really old and kind of short for my person. Who's I'm talking about the one from Colombia. And how did we meet? I'm hearing supermarket, farmers market, where there's fruits and stuff. And I was doing my merchant trade, and I was like, with different people, and I had like shipped the dock, and I had went to go get some vegetables and stuff to eat, and is it really that simple? Like I saw her, maybe it is that simple. I saw her at the supermarket, and I had like a plum or something in my hand. It wasn't a plum. I don't know. I still like plums in this lifetime. So I don't know if my past life liked it because I still eat them. I still eat pears and plums and stuff. I still eat fruits like crazy. And my past life was so organic, right? Um so yeah, she would be there, and she was short. She was short, and she was wearing an apron and stuff too. And I like I tapped her shoulder, and I left her a message on paper, and she smiled. Okay. And yeah, I was there for a couple of days, and we went on walks down the road and stuff. Um she would like talk a lot is what I'm getting. Like she talks a lot, and she moves her hands and stuff. She's very expressive, and she's so beautiful. Her family is so sweet. Wow. Yeah, like I told her I love you, and like she let me go to her house and meet her family, and her short dad is there. Her dad was real old, and he was wearing like a white tank top too, and he was wearing dark pants just like how I would wear as a man, and he had like a leather pant too. He had a mustache, it was gray, and he was really skinny and short. And the mom there too, and the mom had like some medium hair, medium. She was a little bit brown. um and there was about, I can't tell if it was two brothers or one brother, but there was like four, either three or four sisters. Um I can kind of see their faces, like they're light skin, the family, and most of the siblings were younger, and my twin, she was older, and oh, because I had died in Colombia. That's right, that's right. I died on the way back home. Oh man, that's sad. Um Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I died on the way back home. Um, because my enemies had killed me. I had saw that in my vision when I was 14. Um, I don't know why, like my twin was smiling, kind of. She was smiling when she saw me, and like I channel in my mind that she was saying like I was waiting for someone like you, and like I don't know why I'm getting like before we would, you know, sleep with each other or whatever. Like I would grab her hands. That's what I'm sensing and seeing in my mind. Like I grabbed her hands first, you know, when we were alone. That's interesting. Um, I would hold her hands. Oh, damn. Wow, I'm getting percentages over here. So, ooh, should I even say this out loud? I don't know if I should say this out loud. I'm gonna say it though. We can handle it. Um, my previous twin, I loved her 85%. But the one I ended up with, I loved her 95%. Meaning I had trouble still healing my heart because I wasn't able to trust anyone all the way. Um, but I'm hearing it took me 4 years to get over my first lover, the one whose name I would like call out and everything, and the one who basically like discarded me and like looked down on me. Basically heyday, like I wasn't good enough type of thing. By the way, this current lifetime, my husband's last name is Italian. His last name is Alferi, and that's a Lebanese last name. And he speaks French too. He's Lebanese. And he speaks Arabic and French, but his last name is in Italian actually. And I think that's so weird because I don't really like my husband because he's a two-face. My husband wants to come back and he's like, yeah, we'll get an apartment together. Like, he didn't talk to me all year. Can you imagine? He didn't talk to me for like 11 months. And that's the charger right there, right here. It just covered it. um, and now he wants to get an apartment. The only reason I didn't divorce him is because, like, I'm just afraid to move out alone and stuff. I'm like this every lifetime. Like, I need a little bit more help. Probably because I was shipped off and I didn't really have a life outside of being a slave, you know? I shouldn't call it a slave, but outside of being a worker, right? And yeah, my past life twin, she was light skinned kind of. Um, my first twin used to wear pearls and stuff like that, and she had like hide basically, right? She had like nice hair. It was thin. It was light brown. Let me move real quick. Sorry about all those sounds. It's just I gotta lay down. Yeah, I was cleaning up downstairs, but I didn't finish the dishes because usually I'm the one who always does it alone, and my mom's doing it right now. That's fine. There's only a few. What was it? So okay, after I died, they tried to take from my twin. They tried to steal inside our house, and like we had a little baby. We had a baby boy. It was light skinned, like the mom. which was my twin, right? And she wasn't like super light skin. She was like a, I don't know if this makes any sense, like a yellow type of light, like a yellow type of brown. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Um, she had curly hair. My twin, my twin had curly hair. Um, the one I had, the one that's like my actual twin, right? And she was short, and she always had like a headscarf, and she always wore like an apron type of clothes, like it was long dress apron type of, it was like a work attire type of clothes. I don't know if they used to dress like that in Colombia back then, but that's what I'm saying. And yeah, she had a cute face. It was a very bold face. And my first twin, who was Hide, right? She actually, the Italian one, she was actually like prettier, but she was more feminine and like just prettier overall. But like my actual twin, the one who I ended up having a kid with, she was like short, but she was like lovely. I don't know how to describe her energy. She's lovely. And like my first, like the first one who was Hide, right? The first one who gave me problem, she was like an arrogant kind of a bitch, right? And that's why like when I first met her, I didn't see that love as something serious, right? And when I met my actual twin, that was the first time like I actually was able to be in a relationship, like for real. And that was when I said I love you to her. And I meant it because I kept writing to her, even though I was gone from merchantry like 65% of the time. But I was providing for the whole family, and we all lived together in one house. All of us, the mom, dad, her siblings. And we did have one little boy, and she was taking care of the boy. And sorry, I'm like laying here and my stomach's like making these stupid sounds. But our boy was kind of light skinned. And I'm hearing she was like 105% in love with me. And I was 95 only because I had trust issues. But actually, it was 98 because I just still had issues because I was betrayed my entire life. But like, I was a really good spouse, really, really good. But what I'm hearing is I wasn't perfect because like I still had trust issues all my life. And because like I had got betrayed a lot. Someone had hit me in the box with the rod. I was abused and battered in the box when they shipped me to Italy. Um, that's why, like, the person who shipped me off, like, he wasn't really my father. He was more like my boss. Um, and he had enemies, and that's how I ended up dying. Because he was my boss, and I worked for his company, but he had enemies, and the other people took me out because they saw something within me. And I still don't understand why people hate me, though. That's what I don't get. Wow, when I went to India for merchantry, someone tried to like call me like a piece of shit or insignificant. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Sorry about my stomach. I'm like laying here. Um, it's better if I get up. Sorry about the sounds. Um, what happened to me? Why did people hate me? Or why do they hate me now? Like, what's going on? Why is this happening to me in this lifetime? Tell me. I'm hearing Samantha. And there was a girl named Samantha when I was 6 years old in my elementary. Um, Samantha had two color eyes. She had a blue and a green, and that's what made her different because um her grandma was opening a jar of jam, and like the knife had went into her eye because like she used the knife and it went straight in Samantha's eye. And what I'm hearing is some older white gentleman did a curse on me when I was 6 years old in this lifetime. I don't know why I'm hearing the name Richard. Freemasonry. He's a Freemason. I was walking home from school when I was 6 and he saw me. I don't know, the government has like a GPS track system where they track the special kids. Oh, they chipped me. They chipped me. That's why 90% of the time people hate me because I'm chipped. What happened in my past life though? Like I'm basically the walking Truman Show. What happened in my past life though? Why did they hate him? Because I don't think he was chipped. I'm hearing chipping started from the government back in the 1820s. And they started using it around the 1850s. But what happened to him was Amelia cursed him. Because I'm like seeing the chief, the Indian chief that like I had since my brother had one lifetime as an evil Indian chief. And like Amelia gave him a juice or something. And that put like some type of magic where people stalk you consistently. And what type of magic does my brother in this lifetime do? Does he do any magic? Graveyard magic? Graveyard? He started when he was 13 or 14? He's done it up to 50 times? He took pieces of my hair once? I'm hearing my brother's wife, there was 47 attempts of magic on me. My brother's wife did death magic on me. They went to a practitioner together. They went in 2013. She was a witch. Um, I don't know. I feel like they did this in China. But like it's not, I don't know why I'm getting that it's not a Chinese lady. It's like a different type of culture. But like I'm seeing like bangs and like black long hair. Um what did they do the magic for? I don't know why I'm hearing surveillance stalking. What was the magic about? Like reckless magic, like to chaos magic. And that's 60% of the reason why my mom started cursing at me. So what about my uncle? What about my uncle who put hands on me? I don't know why I'm seeing a taser gun or a gun. Like the police is gonna put a gun on my uncle. And he's gonna put his hands up and hands behind the back. Um, I'm hearing he's been to jail twice and nobody knows that. One time he smashed into someone's car, my uncle, and he trespassed into someone's home or he did something weird or illegal. Um, why did my uncle hit me? I don't know why I'm getting like a smoke alarm is just keeps going off. Ding, 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 and then the food explodes in the house. I don't know why I'm getting this. Why did he hit me? I just heard satanic occult for 47 years of his life. Um, they're not human beings. Him or my Auntie Nusrat. Mom Muzaffar and Auntie Nusrat, they're not human beings. Um, the second I was born, my uncle was envious of me. Muzaffar Taj, he was envious of me because there was a light inside of my body. And he's a traitor. In my past life, he was the one who snitched. He was the one who snitched on me to the people who killed me. That's who my uncle is in this lifetime. And we were not related. He's not a part of the bloodline. He's not even a part of my mom. He's not my mom's real brother. They were classmates in the past life. Who's his father? Oh, his father was the person who was the enemy of my manager, the one who shipped me to Italy, the one who saw me working in Brazil and had shipped me off. Wow. I don't know why I'm hearing Raj Kapoor. Raj Kapoor and Sons. Because my uncle calls himself Taj and Sons. I'm hearing Raj Kapoor and Sons. I'm hearing my uncle's gonna die at age 67 or 68. What's gonna happen to him? A big heart attack out of nowhere. He's gonna die early. He's gonna fall to the ground. He's not gonna live a long time because of what he did to me. He's gonna die soon. Or he might die within the next 2 or 3 years. I'm not a psychic, only God knows everything, but he's gonna die early for sure. What's gonna happen to his wife since she stayed silent? They're gonna have a lot of money problems. They're gonna owe at least 50,000. And she's gonna be raising the stepchildren's kids, like this. Her basically, she's gonna be raising the grandkids of the stepkids. She's gonna be so busy with that versus her own kids, and her own kids are gonna be out drinking. And you know, because my uncle cursed the entire family after he put marks on my neck, right? They're gonna be drinking. He's not even my real uncle. We just channeled that. And his son's gonna go to jail. His name is Zohan. He's gonna go to jail when he's a teenager. And I already know about Sarah. Sarah is gonna get divorced. My guides told me that many years ago. What else? Yeah, McNoon, she's gonna get hospitalized again. That's for sure. And what's gonna happen to Saban? So he's gonna lose his eyesight even quicker now. And his wife, she's gonna have a hard time with fertility and pregnancy. What about the auntie's mom? She's gonna go back to Pakistan. She's not gonna stay in Canada. So my uncle's wife is gonna be alone. What about the other lady, the Farah lady? She's gonna lack motivation. Everyone in her family already died. I'm hearing this is already karma is beginning on these people's head for fucking with me. What about Ajam? Ajam's gonna get shot twice in the chest. She's gonna die. She's a police officer, by the way. Guria told Ajam when we were young, because Guria saw before she died, 1 month before she died, that Ajam will die. And she had started praying, and she saw it in a dream, and she went up to Ajam when we were little. She told Ajam, "You're next."